Hello everyone, welcome to Be Divine Vintage. Today I'm going to flip through this journal for you, which is, it's not really an altered file folder because it's made of lots of different sort of papers and industrial papers. So my thought behind this is where I live in Lancashire, the northwest of England, we were leaders in the Industrial Revolution within the UK. So we actually led the change from sort of cottage industry to mills, mainly textiles, very famous for our textiles. So what I thought in this book, I'd been to one of the local mills and I thought of that girl sat in the office because there was a lot of children working in the mills. And I thought of the girl in the office who daydreamed. She perhaps daydreamed of visiting Paris. It would have been impossible in those days. So I imagine her saving bits of paper and things out of the bin and putting together this. And this is why I say it's made of industrial papers and not antique papers actually, and not a file folder. So I've also included like sheet music as well. I thought she might have picked some of this up in church, because really she would have worked Monday to Saturday, and Sunday was church day and helping her mother. So it's a dream. That's the front, this is the back. Got a feather on here. Got a picture of her as she was older, and perhaps this explorer's feather. That's where I got that idea from. I think I was watching Indiana Jones. There's a little plate here to write your name on. So it's treated with wax. It's quite a chunky journal, so I'm just going to start. So we open like this, and this is actually the front. So we start with a pocket here, and in it are some it's not perspex, acetate there, and I have put some vintage, be they not Victorian, but they are vintage receipts, and a tag, item number, inventory number, thinking of these sort of things tied on the cotton. I've put some, emboss these numbers. There's some, you'll see some mixed media art through this as well. So as we open this up, you're going to see there's loads and loads and loads of pockets and things as we go through. So we've got some journaling space. Here we have got a tag, and here's like a Victorian lady on here. Perhaps she had aspirations of in the mill of being a lady. To-do list, and then there's a tag there to write on, and I put this little charm on. I thought perhaps that's something, it is a vintage charm, perhaps that's something she might have worn, you know, on the fun fair. There's some collage on there. Let's just take that off because this is a pocket, and there is a wax tag which opens up with writing space, and these are invoices and things which they are reproduction, but I think she'd probably find them in the bin. And she's done her best to decorate, and I must say she's decorated beautifully. From the few resources that she had, this is waxed as well on here. There's fabric and paper. I'm going to fasten it up as I go along because I will never, ever in a million years remember where everything went. And it took me ages to decide where to put things. So that's an old envelope. On the back of here is just for writing on, and we've got another Exxon receipt. I know it's not from a mill, but it is a vintage receipt. and an old paper clip, rusted and treated paper clip. Treat it so it doesn't get rust on everything. This repair ticket and this little key also just slip into the back of there. Right, so here we've got an old picture and it's of Heidelberg in Germany, and then we've got a record keeper to put, and in there are some receipts. It's a big one here. Yeah, so a nice selection of receipts of ephemera, authentic ephemera. This card is authentic too. And then we've got this is just a journaling space that I sort of did to look like an envelope, but it is just journaling space. Some bit of mixed media on there. This is a copy of an old cheque from 1939. There's a pocket, quite a large pocket there. So here, let's just pull it a little bit this way. We have got the pocket, and then we've got 1, 2, 3 more pockets, and these have all got a little mixed media collaged tagging. Maybe these were bits and pieces picked up from the waste bin, who knows. There we go. Just pop a bit of glue on there. As things happen, I just like to do a little repair job. Let's get my little staple and just pop a staple in there. There we go. So here we've got another flip. We've got 3 labels. Can you see they're made from these transparency slide covers? So there's 3 labels there. There's some paper in the back there, things to remember list. That slips into that little envelope. Some more of those embossed metal pieces. And on this side we have got a little tiny faux envelope, and here we have got a little pocket. On the front is this transparency again, and some vintage tickets in there. So here, this is a paper bag. We've got a little take that off there. We've got a little tag in there, and in the top here we've got one of those sort of trifold tags again, that with mixed media art on the front. I'm not going to undo everything. And up here we've got a mixed media tag, which I've put some ephemera in there as well. I've really enjoyed putting this together. There's a little, as we turn over, there's a little paper clip there, because we have got a pocket there. There isn't anything in it, but there is a secret pocket. We've got this, another picture of Heidelberg tucked behind this gentleman, washi tape. And then here, journaling space, and out of pattern paper I made this envelope. It's gessoed, and here I could almost file your nails on that. So we've got an envelope just in there. We've got a tuck spot. Then we've got a journal with pages numbered 1, 2, 3, and right the way through to number 15. Remember, these are pages out the bin, so they have been patched up. When I say out the bin, I don't mean my bin. I mean the the mill office girls bin. Some old paper from music score she's been able to get from church. very, very religious in this area, particularly in these days with the Methodist movement, because a lot of these men who worked in the mills or worked in the coal mines would come out, tip out the mine, tip out the mill and tip into the pub. So we had a very big Methodist movement. Some embossed paper there. And there's a pocket here. Oh, and there is something inside there. So inside there, oh, we've got a love heart. Maybe she had a bow, so that needs something in it. Some more of the metallic embossed. There's a love heart in there. This goes to page 31 and 32. So then we come to sort of what I've been painting, can't you tell? To come what I would say is the middle. So here we have got a pocket here, there. We have got a pocket here. And we have got a pocket here. Not all of these pockets have things in. There's quite a lot of ephemera in here, so I thought whoever gets this could alter around the ephemera and things. They might want to text them out, they might want to replace it. There are some tags here. We've got a balloon, we've got a Victorian gentleman, a rose, a corset, a penny farthing, and these are in one of those, you know, the Tim Holtz, I don't know what they're called, where you can stack your tag stacker, maybe that's what it's called. Tag stuffer. Whatever it's called, I like it. I like it. There we go. There we go. There's a little bit of cotton fabric there just stamped on. Here we have got a little fussy bag with some bits and pieces in. Tim Holtz. That opens up. We've got another glassine envelope with a vintage copy of a vintage letter. Beautiful copper plate with handwriting, and that goes in there. So there are some are reproductions, some, but the main are original. That goes down there. Right, let's move over. Let's move that glue. So here, this undoes, and this opens up thus, and here this undoes, and we have got some poems on here. I like to think she might have had a favourite poetry book and has popped her poems in. Each envelope is lined, and some of these envelopes open to this flowers. I like to think she's been perhaps cutting out paper flowers. Whoop. I've not checked it as well as I thought I had. I need to do another bout of checking. That's the things when you've got so many folds and things. So what I'm thinking is this young girl has just added and added and added to this book. So I love all these poems, all things bright and beautiful. More flowers there. And that closes. That's her favourite poems. So it's from a poetry book called The Golden Staircase. So those flip back, and we've got a flip here. We've got another mixed media envelope of fabrics and what are they called? Threads. In here there's another reproduction Victorian letter. We've got some more antique papers. We've got a tag. This book just keeps on going and going and going. We've got another notebook in here. Is that fixed? Oh no, it does come out of this big pocket here. And this is a piece of cotton which I've just done some rustic stitching around. There's another of those metal die cuts there that I did. I have to remember which way it all falls. On this side here, we've got another little pocket, and in it we've got some tags, luggage tags. We've got a glassine envelope, there isn't anything in that. And then we've got two more pockets here, there and there, with some vintage tags. There's a pocket there, but there's nothing in that. And this, on this side, there's an envelope with some vintage style paper in there and an actual, oh no, this is a copy of a cheque from 1924. This is a picture that my mum painted. I've just popped it in there because you might not want to keep it in there. And I think maybe the young girl painted that on a piece of, because she couldn't get canvases, etc. She just painted it on a piece of music score. So that's in there. So there's all these places for writing gone. Let's put that to there. I'm talking to you, I'm trying to remember, or trying not to forget trying to remember how it all went together. So this young girl has added I should have shown you that before that. Fastened. So here is another long pocket. There's like a bookmark, embossed bookmark in there. That's made of wood. There's calling card, Edwardian calling card. There are three more pockets here with, I cannot get it out, transparencies on the front. I've cut out there and put transparency on these slides, and these have got little Tim Holtz tickets in there. So that's there. Yeah, I just want to get the feel that this young girl has just used anything she can get her hands on, and this is just expanded and expanded and expanded. There we go. So we're at the end now. So here we've got a seed envelope from a seed merchant, and in there is some more of these origami hearts, and they are made on vintage style papers which you can decorate at your own leisure. Those are in there. We've got a map of London. We've got some journaling space. Can we see? Let's pull it back up here a bit. We've got an envelope here which is reinforced, and I've put some pictures in. These are original pictures. That's from Wales. So these are sort of original pictures of the time. Those go in there. I've done a little bit of decorating on there with things that she might have found. In here is I found this in a ledger book that I bought. So again, it's more pieces of paper. It's very old because it's in pounds, shilling and pence. It's got some writing on down here in pencil, and it's got the back side that could have been written on. Indeed, that one has. That is original, so that is in there. These to me would be the young girls, just treasures. Oop. There's a little bit of cotton off a petticoat. We've got another pocket, and then here we have got a envelope with the vintage stamps. There is another, I haven't done anything to this. This is how it is. It's an old, I think it's a seed packet from Covent Garden. We've got a glassine bag there. This is metal. Here we've got two pockets. There's one with some vintage style paper in it, and this one has got some ephemera in it. It's got some more of the metal. Can we see there? Sorry, some more of the embossed metal. Seeing as this girl from the mill liked to decorate all these things, I've left lots of space for you to be able to decorate too. I will be double, triple, quadruply checking as I do all journals and things, any orders before they go out. I've only just finished this, so we've got a big tag here, which has got some embossed work on there, some mixed media, and I've got my Be Divine vintage stamp. That's in there, and the back page here got some collage, and there's a little sort of Victorian girl or Edwardian girl. Another of the tags here with a postcard in. See the little Edwardian girl, Victorian girl again. There is there is that's an original 1873 £1, 14 shillings and sixpence from a bank in Kensington, Capital and Co. And then there's like a little fake envelope to write on. But all this is mixed media, and there is a big pocket at the back. So let's remember how this folds. That goes there. Hang on. That goes. No. That goes there. That goes there. This goes here, and there will be some sari silk ribbon, which I haven't got around to tying yet, but there will be some sari silk ribbon around that. So you can see it's quite chunky. Let me measure it. I should have done that at the beginning. It is 8.5 by 11 inches, and it is approximately 2 inches deep. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope I've certainly got across the feeling that I wanted to achieve. Right, let's just put the smiley circle in there. I've got it here. Here we are. Here it is. So I'm going to go through here. And I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times. That's another thing we did in this area. We were silk weavers as well. So cotton and silk. My grandparents were both, one set of grandparents were silk weavers. I think I've told you before, they lived in the same house for 200 years, which apparently is one of the longest tenancies ever served, because of course in those days you didn't own your house, you rented it. So that'll come round there, round there. And I think this, for the young girl that would have made this, would have been a work of absolute pride and love, don't you? With her dreams, etc. within the journal. So I'm going to pop this into my Etsy too. I will put a link below. There we go. So there it is. Hope you've enjoyed it. a work of love on my behalf, a work of love from the girl that I pretended to be. What should we call her? Elsie, who made this. Elsie's Journal. I think that's what we'll call it. Okay, thanks for watching. See you soon.